hello, and welcome back to the Oh God, I'm addicted to Final Fantasy. For the love of God, please kill me before I turn into a Lalafell podcast.
Before I turn into a Lalafell.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Just end me.
Just end me. I mean, a Lalafell is probably not the worst thing you can turn into in Final Fantasy.
The worst playable
You sure
race.
about that?
Have you seen those goblins? They're kind of cute.
The worst playable race.
Yeah, there you go.
You guys being racist right now?
To
That's what it
Lalafells,
is.
yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
racist. It's not racist if it's a Lalafell.
I guess by technicality.
Okay.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, this is the Blinded Light 09 podcast. I am your host, Blinded Light 09, and with me, to the right of me, I have carolinenoeltv, aka just Caroline. Below me, I have Chansu Music, aka SecondChansu, aka just Chance. And to the bottom right of me, I have someone who's currently muted and eating at the moment. Give him just a second, but he is I'm a Hunting 13, aka Just Hunter.
Yeah, just Hunter.
Yeah, and doubling back on my introduction, I am Just Donovan.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very cool, Kanye.
very cool. So yeah,
Oh my God.
today's podcast is probably going to be a more scrambled one, I would say. Not hectic, but scrambled, just because I barely have anything planned to talk about. And Hunter has a lawnmower in the background. Yeah.
I don't have a lawnmower
Is
in
it
the background.
Oh, it's Chance.
Not him.
For some reason, I thought it was Hunter because Chance lives in an apartment,
There's
but that makes
nothing
more
I can
sense.
do about this.
Yeah.
It's getting close.
Hopefully they're almost done. They choose a bad time. Like who mows a lawn at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? That's fucking ridiculous.
Somebody with a riding
Especially with how
lawnmower.
hot it is.
I guess so.
He's got point.
I'd mow my lawn all the time. I'd be like, oh boy, 1 a.m. lawnmower time.
You wouldn't get the police called on you for disturbance.
At 1 a.m.? Yeah, that's terrible. What kind of horrible person are you?
I'm a public nuisance, actually.
Yeah, I could see that. But something I wanted to talk about. Finish Demon Slayer and watch the movie. We all watched the movie together, even though Carolyn's never seen. Well, she's seen episodes 1, 2, and maybe 3 of Demon Slayer, right?
Thereabouts, yeah.
Yeah. So, Caroline, as someone who's not generally a fan of Demon Slayer, what'd you think of the? Don't die.
I have trouble existing.
It's just another day for Hunter.
It's true.
Yep.
It's true.
Another day in the life of me. I'll mute.
What did you think of the movie?
What's great is it was like standalone enough that even someone who had never seen Demon Slayer before could enjoy it if they didn't think about it too hard.
If they didn't think about it too hard, that makes sense.
Oh God.
Yeah, but it felt more like on like Nickelodeon or Disney Channel when they'd take a TV show and do like a 1.5 hour movie that was just a continuation of the show. It didn't feel like a cinema worthy movie, but it was cool. They did a lot of fighting. It was kind of disgusting in some ways. And I really, really disliked the villain. He just gave me the heebie-jeebies. So
Which
He wasn't even the
one?
main villain.
Yeah.
Which villain? The first one?
the first one, yeah.
Okay.
What'd you think about the second one though?
Uh, I had no opinion of him because he meant nothing to me in the grand scheme of things, and I
Okay.
was like, why did this random dude just show up?
He didn't exactly stick around for
Why
very
did he
long.
fight him? Yeah,
Mm.
didn't make sense.
Yeah. My thing about that movie is that for those that do like to think about things, it's not very good going into it without having seen the first season. And I mean, I think that's a blessing and a curse because most anime movies that you shut up, most anime movies that you see has nothing to do with the show. You could watch it and it'd be inconsequential to the grand scheme of things, and it feels like a lesser story because of it, you know? But this movie
That's fair.
has like something that will impact the series for the rest of the show.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because it's canon.
Yeah, because it is canon. Um, and really, you can't go on to season 2 without having seen this movie.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly,
You'd be horribly confused.
it's true. Well, I don't think horribly confused. I think like they could just talk about what happened, but it's not something that just needs to be talked about, you know? It's something that you need to actually see.
Yeah, you wouldn't have the proper... It wouldn't have the impact, the same impact.
No, it wouldn't. Um, but I'm surprised Caroline wasn't more confused because there was like so much world building in the first season that like kind of explains what's going on and how things worked.
To be fair, I gave my quick Demon Slayer 101 rundown of season 1 to fill her in.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well,
Yeah.
like I said, if you just don't think about it too hard, you're like, okay, there's 3 children going on a train,
And a
looking for
teenager.
someone, and oh yeah, and then there's a girl in a box who doesn't speak.
A waifu in a box.
That's fun. And then they find this guy who goes, tasty, tasty. Yeah, he's fun.
I love that guy.
And then they like try to kill some things, some bad guys. So
Oh, the bad guys try to kill them. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
If you just accept things as they come, then I'm sure it's quite an enjoyable viewing experience.
Sorry.
Bacon broke.
Chance, you haven't really said anything about it. What do you think of the movie?
It was alright.
All right, cool. I know.
Don't let this man fool you. He sat there the whole time going, "Whoever's doing the orchestral music deserves a raise.
yeah.
They're not getting paid enough."
Yeah, that's an opinion. There you go.
Yeah, he was a big fan of the music, and I can see why. The music is quite wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
But after seeing that, I'm definitely looking forward to the rest. I'm definitely looking forward to season 2. I think it's going to be quite different going into it after having watched the movie, though, because the movie was obviously had a really big budget behind it, and they're probably not going to get the same kind of budget for the series.
Well, yeah, those are just episodes.
Yeah, which is weird because it's weird because like watching this movie the entire time, I felt like I was just watching Demon Slayer the series, not a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because they didn't decide to go too far away from the average of what happened in the actual show.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I think that was a good arc to make a movie, but it definitely could have still worked as a show.
I preferred it as a movie.
Oh yeah, I think it was really well done as a movie. Next thing I wanted to talk about is we all started getting into Final Fantasy 14 again. Every single one of us. I think Caroline's borderline obsessed.
Caroline can make it into a
Borderline?
job at this point.
Caroline is absolutely obsessed with Final Fantasy now. We're still working on reeling
Do
in
I care
Hunter.
about the storyline? No.
It's okay. I played the same way until I got to the end of Heavensward, I think.
Can we just end the podcast so I can go back to crafting?
No.
It's It's all right. After the podcast, you can go back to crafting. That's what we're planning on doing.
Good.
Yeah.
I have a dungeon to do.
Oh, which dungeon?
No idea.
No idea. Cool.
No idea.
Yeah. I just got the Shadowbringers, and I'm really getting into the story so far. Just found Alize, and then I'm gonna go find Alpha now. It's dope. Hunter, I know you have some opinions on Final Fantasy 14.
Do we really want to do this?
I think it'd be good podcast material. Just try to keep it tame.
It's a good game. It really is. It has its flaws, and
Yeah.
that's what makes it unique.
Every game has a flaw, though. Or has its flaws.
I think that the reason that I've complained about it so much,
right,
is that you guys so highly praised it. And then whenever I find a flaw, you guys just always brush past it and pretend like it's nothing. You're like, that doesn't really matter. But then like other games that I've tried to get you guys into, or have temporarily for short periods of time gotten you guys into, you guys play it for like less time than I've put into Final Fantasy, or about the same, and you just quit altogether. And you're like, it had these flaws. And it's like, I guess I'm just trying to get you to admit that there are flaws with it in a way that feels more substantial than just saying, oh yeah, but you get used to it.
Well, that's the thing, though, is that like we love Final Fantasy despite its flaws, not because it's flawless. Does that make sense?
No, I get that. No, it makes sense.
But like,
but you have to admit it's nowhere near perfect.
Oh no, of course not. But like, what are the examples of the games that you tried getting us into that I just can't get into? Is Valorant, and it's just like there's things with that game that keep it that make it really difficult for me to enjoy. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, but the same for like, I'm just gonna say Final Fantasy's free trial, neat, but some of the limitations they put on it are really stupid and just unnecessary.
Right, and I think that's a fair criticism, honestly. They could probably open it up a little more.
The free trial for WoW, the free trial for Guild Wars 2, like, why can I not add friends, Final Fantasy? Tell me, Square Enix, why? Why can't I make a party with my friends and play with them on my own? Why do they have to own the game and do it for me?
It's a good question. Yeah, that's something that they need to change, I think, especially because, like, what if you and a friend are wanting to try the game together? You can't party together.
Exactly.
So
like,
what's
Sora
the point?
And I couldn't until Sora bought the game.
Man, they're really still going, aren't they?
The lawnmower for a minute tricked me into thinking it was Chance just going, I actually thought it was him.
That's funny. Oh, you've been muted this entire time. That's why you're barely talking, huh?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
He just doesn't have anything to say, really.
I guess so.
I wonder if he's playing Final Fantasy thinking we won't notice.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised.
Notice.
That's fair. But not if you're muted.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Oh, some typing.
It was me tapping my keyboard.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was Hunter doing his thing. Oh,
come on.
To 7 people.
Hunter doing
I don't respond to 7 people. I'm not that popular.
I wish I was that popular.
Every time it's like you're hacking.
No. You guys haven't even heard me do coding yet.
Oh my gosh. I imagine that'd be a lot slower.
No. Like, maybe to start up whenever I'm getting warmed back up and back into it, but once you know what you're trying to do, it just kind of flows. It's like typing a different language, but the more you know it, the faster you can do it, and luckily it's still in English for the most part.
Yeah. I actually took a typing test today, and I got 55 words per minute.
Nice.
That's some weak sauce.
I know.
You were going to say 55%, and I'm like, what does that even mean?
55%.
Accuracy. Accuracy.
No, my accuracy was 100%. I backspace a lot. But I mistype
That
words
means
a
your
lot.
accuracy wasn't 100%. That means
Well,
that you just sent things 100% accurate.
yeah,
That's what
but
slowed you down.
yeah, that's the thing is that I like to send things in perfectly, so it slows me down.
Yeah.
I feel like it would have been
last time
faster if I didn't
took
worry about
one,
that.
I got 70 or 80 last time I took one.
That was pretty good. I can't remember what my fastest one was, but I feel like it was probably around 70 or 80.
Mm.
I could probably get faster if I really tried.
What websites are you using, though?
I can't remember what it was called. I want to say it was like typefast.com.
See, I like Type Racer because it actually makes you do like capitalization and hyphens and
Oh, I
all
went
the extra
to
stuff that really slows
typingtest.com.
down people.
I
Right.
don't like hyphens. I
Hyphens are
hardly ever
gross.
use a word with a hyphen in it. When's the last time you actually used a word with a hyphen in it?
Oh, I use them all the time, but I actually care about grammar.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man has a
I
hyphen in
type
it.
in Spider-Man correctly, but I'm just saying there's not a lot of words with hyphens.
You know what? The next time I use a word with a hyphen, I'll point it out.
It's
Please
true.
do.
He-Man has a hyphen in it.
Okay, wow. These are names, Donovan, not necessarily used very often either.
You know. I can't. I'm trying to think of a word that would have a hyphen in it, and I can't think of it. But I'm sure it'll come up eventually.
On the topic of MMOs, though, I got a little bit back into Guild Wars 2 just
did
to
you?
see the differences, and I will say, there are boons and there are bad parts to Guild Wars 2. Like, I remember a quest very distinctly working a specific way. It's supposed to turn you into a dog for you to complete the quest.
Your dream
Dog.
come true.
I'm downloading it now.
And it didn't turn me into a dog. I could not figure it out for the life of me. The consistency wasn't there. I was very frustrated.
Right.
Hunter's worst nightmare. Not getting to be a furry.
No, I'm always that. You can't take that away from me.
That's true. The dog is in him. Wait, what?
No. No. Thank you,
No.
Chance.
No,
I can't even make the joke I want to make. I can't. Because it'd be wrong. It'd be worse.
You're welcome, Chance. I'm glad you appreciated that.
I don't want to do the podcast anymore.
There it is.
It's
What
all
number
right.
is this?
It's all right.
5.
We still have an hour and
Took 5 to
hour and 40 minutes left.
Oh God.
Wait, are you not doing Dream Daddy today?
No, not today.
Oh.
I don't think I can handle that today.
We're just gonna do
Well-
more Final Fantasy after
Too
this.
much sex.
So, I did type up some questions for us.
Okay.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm ready, by the way.
Oh.
Well, I want that first.
Okay. So to put things into perspective, Chance, after you had gone to bed, I think on Monday or Tuesday.
I'm pretty sure it was Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I continued to play Final Fantasy and was just doing these easy dungeons by myself. And Hunter, I think, went to Plexstorm.
I was there.
Yeah, he went to Plexstorm, which for those who don't know, Plexstorm is basically Twitch. Just it's like if you mix Twitch with Pornhub, right? Twitch was Chatterbait. That's a better example.
Yeah.
Where you're allowed to be naked and do things to yourself or do things to other people on screen. It's allowed. It's okay. So Hunter was watching this one streamer on there, and someone
She was
had
cosplay. Wait, for Chance to know, she was cosplaying one of the vampire daughters.
Oh, yeah,
not
'cause she
big,
was-
tall lady, but meth vampires.
because she was playing Resident Evil 8, and someone had redeemed one of the channel redemptions with money. Like they do donations for redemptions for something called Egg.
No, insert egg.
Insert egg. So, she on screen
Chance is trying to not smile.
inserted this this egg-like product that had that kind of looked like a wiffle ball, I think is how you described it.
I said it looked like a sad attempt at a wiffle ball because it didn't have full-on holes all the way through it.
Right.
It just had these weird, it was in an egg shape, and it had weird little indentions all around it, and it had a flattened off bottom, and it was pink on the top half and blue on the bottom half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she inserted that into her pleasure hole, right?
There's more than one of those, Donovan.
Okay, her moist pleasure hole. And Hunter was like, it just disappeared, and then it came out, and he's like, oh, it came out. It's like, how does that work?
I blinked and it was out.
How does that work? So we were we were not figuring this out because we didn't know how this thing worked. We've never heard of this thing before. And Carolyn was in my chat trying to explain what it was, and she says, "You know what? I'll make a PowerPoint about it." And she thought we would forget, but we didn't forget.
Yeah.
So, Caroline, you have the floor.
The fuck was I doing on Monday?
I don't
Sleeping.
know, but you went to sleep, man. Yeah, you were asleep.
There's no emote in the world that could describe what I feel now. Moist pleasure hole. Why? I'm sorry. I don't normally read comments during this out loud, but I had to read that one. Oh, this thing has sound. Do I need to unmute the stream?
No sound.
No sound. Okay.
Is this gonna get us canceled?
We're about to find out.
So
Caroline said she tried to make it safe. So,
Yeah. So there are images, but they're not NSFW images. And there's only 2. I didn't use any actual words at all. So even if someone were to glance at the stream, they wouldn't see anything inappropriate.
I got you.
Enjoy.
Okay.
So it's a PowerPoint with 2 images and no words.
No. There's words. They're just not the actual word. You'll see.
Let's just go.
Anyways,
Let's get into it.
So this is Caroline's comprehensive guide to gadgets, gizmos, and gags. Just as a preface, I made this morning. Disclaimer, I'm not an expert. This is purely based on what I have seen in my 23 years as a woman, 10 years on the internet, and many conversations with other women. Thank you. Here we go. This is just going to be like a rundown on everything. Yeah. So non-vibrating and pee-pee shaped.
Pee-pee shaped.
Why not cucumber?
I can't believe that we're doing this. Why?
Hey, you're the one that volunteered.
Yeah, I'm regretting it. Anyways, so these are what we would call dildos.
Oh no, not that word.
So like it says here, they can literally be any shape, texture, size, color, and firmness. Some are definitely more realistic than others. Some have suction cups. And some are used by people that don't have a pee-pee, meaning women or other people who don't have a penis. And they can have themes, aka baddragon.com.
Wait, question.
Not sponsored.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have a question.
These are vibrating.
I think
and
we saved
pee-pee
questions until the end.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Oh, I did not add in a slide for Q&A. So, so these ones are literally everything from the previous slide, but now they vibrate. And so they can also spin around in circles.
Holy moly.
So I'm gonna do visual aid. It goes
almost like a helicopter, but not perpendicular to the ground.
Yeah.
That
Watching you
entirely
spin
Guys,
your
you
depends,
guys
pants.
ever
Hunter. That entirely
like
depends.
if you've
Oh,
ever like turned a hose on full blast and like left it on the ground, what it does, like that's what it does.
the weird
If you've
wiggly
Um,
worm
it
flail.
just
if,
yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
it's a
little
wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
if you've ever seen
Yeah,
meat,
yeah.
if you ever seen meat spin,
or I was just gonna throw out. There's also the sunflower thing that I had as a kid that you
Crazy
like plug the
Daisy.
hose in.
Crazy
Yeah,
Daisy.
Crazy Daisy.
oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that's much more wholesome than the one I said.
Yeah. But anyways, these are almost always very loud. Like literally like there's a machine in your room. So
Yeah.
I thought you were
Mhm.
gonna say in somewhere else.
um well, okay, here's the thing.
Yes.
When it's
In
in
your
that
room.
place that you're thinking of,
Uh-huh.
you have sound cushion
Oh,
because
yeah,
it's
I should have known.
yeah. Anyways, um so these are our vibrating options that are not PP shaped.
Mhm.
There's
Oh no, she froze. I'll
She
read it.
froze.
Okay, listen. There are so many different ones here. It's gonna take a while. Slow, fast, burr, then wacky
you need
randomized
karaoke.
combos. Oh, you froze. Now we get to hear you. I was reading it for you.
Oh,
Welcome back.
so there's did I freeze?
Yeah, like
Okay.
hardcore. All we
Um,
heard was karaoke randomly.
I think you froze again.
oh, okay. Hello?
Your camera froze, but we can hear you.
Okay, cool. Um, so there's a lot of different ones. They can go slow, fast, or like really fast. And then there's wacky randomized combos like you can literally like it's like Morse code, but it's like vibration patterns.
Right.
Anyways, no one likes them. You either go slow, fast, or burr. Like don't use the other ones.
I actually didn't know
The
that
size
one.
range of vibrators. They can be as tiny as a lipstick or as big as a giant microphone that you can use for karaoke. So it can be double, karaoke night or a sweaty night in the bedroom. Vibrato continued. So some have cords that plug into
That's not what
walls.
vibrato is.
It's
No.
fine. It's fine.
I
Moving
knew
on.
this would piss Chance off. I knew this part would piss Chance off. Anyways,
Which
yes, they
means
can
you did
have
it on
cords.
Purpose.
Yes.
Oh my God.
They have cords that can plug into walls.
Hey, we
They
hear
can
what
be
sounds like one in the
rechargeable.
distant background.
Yes.
Is that Caroline's bedroom?
Or they can use batteries.
No, it's Chance's.
Oh, nice.
More interesting. Go ahead.
Fucking
Um,
weed.
Fucking
yeah,
weed. Weeds and dildos.
For the most part.
I was gonna say
Oh.
weed whacker, but lower.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Caroline.
It's okay.
I'm not.
They're very quiet for the most part. So they're like next to silent. They skipping that one, they are waterproof, or some can be waterproof. If they have a cord that plugs into the wall, don't take that in the bath with you. Please, for the love of God, it's not waterproof.
I'll be sure to remember that.
Anyways, they can be normal stick shaped. I said stick shaped, but I meant PP.
PB shaped. Yeah.
Like, yeah, they can just be the normal too. Or listen, or sometimes there's like a little dingle hopper that comes off the side. And it's called,
Those are called dongles.
I don't know if I can say this word.
Just say it. It's fine.
It's called the G-spot massager. Because it's you're meant listen, you're I'm uncomfortable. It's for inside or outside, but it's the ones that have the little dingle hopper are meant to be like they
I
go
love that-
inside, and then the little tiny thing is meant to
I love that word. Dingle hopper.
Anyway, to answer your question about the egg, they can be ball shaped or egg shaped. A lot of the egg ones are meant to go inside, and then they have like a tail to help you pull it out afterwards.
Yeah, the one I
But
saw on
some
that
don't.
stream at Plex Storm did not have a tail at all. It
Yeah,
just
some don't.
disappeared fully.
Yeah, that's like that's more advanced.
More advanced.
It's
More advanced.
It's the future.
She didn't do it.
Like, you have to be.
She
You have
doesn't
to
play
be
on
an
easy or
advanced
medium. She
user
plays in fucking
of-
hard mode.
You have to be an advanced user of these products because you have to be careful not to lose it inside of you.
Chance, are you okay?
That's an embarrassing trip to the doctor.
Yeah,
That's for
I'm
sure.
fine.
Most come with a remote, so a lot of girls will give the remote to their significant other and then go in public.
Or they give it to their chat if they're streaming it.
Yeah. And like I said, some go inside with that other thing, and by that other thing I mean a penis. Some are meant to like go inside in addition to the penis, so it's like, it's good for both of their pleasure. And yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyways, as for the external ones, some suck instead of vibrate. So that's weird.
So,
Okay, wait, I
the
can
way
actually
that
explain on that
Caroline
one.
says penis is the funniest thing.
I can explain on the suction one. I actually understand that one, and I know why it is the way it
Yeah,
is.
because he owns one.
No, I've just done research.
So
Don't
he's
ask me why,
getting
please.
one, is what he's saying.
No, not what I mean at all. I just wanted to understand. So
Research.
the purpose is to draw more blood to the area because it increases sensitivity.
Mm.
That's all it is.
Mhm.
Anyways.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot an interesting one. Some of these items literally have like a mini robotic, like almost like tongue that like moves back and forth that women can use. So instead of like just
Do you
what?
have the Sibian or Cybin on this list?
What?
Huh?
You don't know? Okay, never mind. Moving on.
Speaking of suction, I forgot to mention that on
Maybe Hunter should have made the
non-vibrating
PowerPoint.
PP ones, the non-vibrating PP ones can have suction cups on the bottom for more grip.
Mm.
Get to the wall, stick it to the ground.
See, that answers the next
I'll
question.
tell you.
Somebody's forehead.
Yes, ceiling.
Make him a unicorn.
Okay.
Wait, did you just say the
bum.
fucking ceiling? No, no, go
She
back.
said the ceiling.
Yeah, the ceiling. Yeah, in college, one of the frat houses had a community dildo that they used to
I'm sorry,
literally
what? Did you say community dildo?
Yes, they wouldn't use it for actual like.
How do you know?
I know those boys. They would not. Yeah.
How very
Well, anyways,
quaint.
it was it was a common prop at a lot of the parties, and they would just throw it around. They would do like games where whoever could get it stuck to the ceiling would get like a free drink or something. Yeah, it was fun. Anyways, the bum bum.
You know somebody got dared to use that. Like, you know that happened, right?
You know that while you weren't at that house, some things were going down.
And it was probably the dildo
Yeah.
going down.
It was
going up,
probably
in, down, whatever.
It was probably the really no. Yep. Anyways, the bum bum. They'd be kind of egg shaped. butt plugs. I'm just gonna come right out and say it, butt plugs.
Yeah, there you go.
They
Mm,
can have really fun things on the end,
Like
like
tails.
jewels,
tails.
tails, or spiders. Yeah, very fun. And
Fucking
Why
then
the
spiders.
spider?
Hey, I found one for Hunter.
you guys haven't seen that? There's like
No.
Caroline, that
a
is
fake.
way too specific for you to not know.
You okay? I didn't want to post a picture because I didn't want to get flagged, but I'll send a picture to you guys. I swear it's been posted in this server before.
Okay.
But I'll refind it. They
I
can
think I
vibrate.
remember that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They can vibrate, but most are just plain metal. Most of the other products that I have already mentioned before can also be used in the bum bum,
The
but
anus.
The anus.
when it comes to the butt, you need to work up to it, and you need to practice ahead of time because you
Lots of
don't
lube.
just go out of nowhere.
And lots of lube.
You need to practice.
Work your way up. You can't
Uh,
jump to advanced on this
no.
one. You need to start at beginner.
No. Yes. Yeah. Like start with a finger and then keep going. Yeah.
Makes sense.
For him, the male happy spot is in the bum bum. We all know that.
It's true.
So some of the booty stuff can be used for him. There's also a special ring that's not a wedding ring. And you can put it on the PP. Don't put your wedding ring on your PP. That's how you lose your PP.
Wait.
Just
hold up.
Wait,
Wow.
who
Public
has
service
actually
announcement.
successfully done that?
There was a very popular story that was posted on Reddit by a ER doctor that a guy had gotten his wedding ring stuck on his penis and he lost his penis.
Did he have a small
Secret
penis?
off.
Is that how he was able to get it in there?
Probably.
Really
Probably,
big
yeah.
finger. I don't know.
And tiny
Maybe.
penis. Yeah.
Big finger, tiny penis. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
has to be both. It can't be just one or the other.
Yeah. Bonga bonga, aka bondage. I don't know. I have not researched these items as much, so I'm not as familiar with them. But in my opinion, please buy professional items until you know more of what you're doing. Work your way up. Always have your special word. Always do plenty of research. And then I get scared because it gets really dark really fast. So, yeah. Oh, before I forget, another product. There's also what we call there's no easy way to say this. Fuck machines. So, yeah, it's literally just a machine
There's no easy
that
way to say this.
plows.
You could
You put.
you could just call it a reciprocating penis on a stick. That's another way.
Sure, a piston with a penis on the end.
That's even better. I like
And
that
it
one
just-
more.
A machine never
Yeah.
never not gives consent.
And it has lots of speeds. I think for the most part, people buy a pre-made machine from stores, but you definitely could easily make your own. But that's scary because that easily could go bad fast. I also forgot about what I like to call mechanical bowls. And it's literally an inflatable cushion that you sit on that has those balls that you used to ride on like when you were a kid and they had a handle on it and you would like hop on it.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know
It's
exactly
like
what you're
that.
talking about. I've seen this. But it also has a thing
it's
sticking
like
off of it for the
yeah.
Yeah.
So and those can vibrate too.
I
for
didn't
fun.
know that.
Yeah. They have ones that also don't have a penis on it. It just is like a massive $400 vibrator, which I don't,
That's also called a
Why don't they
washing
have
machine.
one with like
Anyways.
a dip in?
Mhm.
No, I'm asking why don't they, like for a guy, I guess.
What do you mean?
Like a dip in instead of the thing sticking out.
Put his balls in?
No, his dick.
Well, I wasn't gonna dive into pocket pussies
Guys,
because
just
you guys You guys probably already know all about that, so I didn't want
No,
to,
I've never even owned
go
one
too far into
before,
it.
but
Oh my
I'm looking
god!
at
Um,
Chance's camera.
Did you really just say put his balls in it?
I don't understand. Hunter, get a blow
That's
up
fair.
sex doll. If
No,
a
I'm
guy
good.
wants
I'm
to put
good.
his
I was just
dick in it,
joking. I was just joking. We're good. Moving on.
the Gawk Gawk 9000,
Uh,
Um,
so
in conclusion,
before we
please
conclude,
educate.
can I state the one that I brought up that you didn't know about?
Oh, okay, sure.
So the
There's
Scorpion.
one more slide after this, so
Okay, never mind. I'll
there's
wait.
also going to be Q&A.
Mm,
Okay. Just please educate yourself before you buy anything or use anything. Always use lube. The more expensive it is, the better quality it is. Up until a point, don't spend $400 on a vibrator. Just don't. Always ask for consent when using with a partner. And for the love of God, clean your products and clean them well.
Cleanliness is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says thank, but it's also Q&A/discussion time.
okay, so the Sibian is the most expensive toy for primarily girls.
Primarily.
Yes. I mean, a guy could use it, but you'd be sticking it in a place that you might not, where the sun don't shine. So the way that it works is it has interchangeable parts, and the only reason I thought of this was you said a lot of things, and this thing can basically do all of them. Like it vibrates. It has for the interchangeable parts, it can just be an external or internal, and it can go internal to both places at once. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's similar to a mechanical bull, but it's stationary.
Mm-hmm.
But you straddle it, and then there's like a turny knob that you can do to turn it up, and it apparently has the highest setting possible for any built known toy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'll send you a picture real quick
Okay.
of the this is only some, but I'm gonna use the snipping tool to send the picture.
And I have a
And
question.
go ahead while I get this.
Go ahead.
So your presentation was supposed to be over specifically the egg. When did it turn into a presentation over sex toys in general?
Because the presentation on the egg would have been very boring, and I had already explained it to you guys, so I
Okay,
decided to. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's fair.
So I sent each of you in private messages the snipping tool from the main home website of Sibian.com, not sponsored.
Yeah,
They
I
look
don't
like
like it.
pillows with erections.
No, they're much
Oh,
more solid, but not fully. It's more like silicone.
No, I got you.
I also forgot to mention double-sided dildos, which have they're two on two
Yeah.
ends.
That was for the lesbos.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, or
Chance would say
yeah.
the beans.
The beans.
Yeah.
Or I think what Caroline's about to say, if you wanted a DP and not a Dr. Pepper for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or weird pegging.
Or weird pegging.
Yeah.
Well, Caroline, thank you for your presentation. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I feel
How
like
the fuck do I make it to where all of us are in the middle of the screen again? I got a big hunter face, and I just don't want it.
Re-click on it.
There's
right-click on Hunter.
4 squares.
There you go. Wow. I will say there's also if you as a girl, if you're interested in DP but you only want it to be one guy, there are toys for that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very nice.
a dildo.
No, I mean there's
No.
actually a thing that he can wear that adds a second insertable
Oh, yeah.
object that both can be used at the same time.
The amount of strap-ons are just yeah.
People get
Oh,
creative with
there's
sex, that's for sure.
People
Mhm.
okay. I heard
There's
what you said, it
also
took me a minute.
sheaths and extenders for guys, that can make you wider or longer. Um, and then there's
Wait, hold up. There's penis extenders?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, it won't
Penis
extend your
extensions?
actual penis, but it will like add
It'll make it feel like it's
silicone to
bigger,
the
right?
end.
Is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For her, not for you.
Yeah,
Well, obviously.
yeah.
I'm just
And
like
then
I'm
there's
surprised that exists. I didn't think that was a thing that exists.
and
Oh no, it is. It very much is.
yeah. There's also what we call squirting dildos.
Wait, what? Say
Yeah.
that again.
Which are for the people squirting dildos.
Squirting?
Which are for the people that have a breeding kink. And they like to feel
Come.
The goosh.
They like to feel the splooge inside
come
them,
go
is what you're
inside
saying.
of them. Yes,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yes. Yeah. Or there's like eggs. You can get like artificial stuff and you can actually like shoot literal eggs inside of you. Ugh. Yeah.
What? I didn't. That.
Baddragon.com.
Ooh.
This
Yeah.
is our
No.
most not safe for work podcast yet.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Not safe for podcast.
Yeah, but now
We
you
should've
see
slept
why
an
I didn't
extra 2
use like
hours
actual
for
words
this.
or pictures. I just was careful.
No, I feel like this was very educational, and I appreciate you going through all this effort to make a presentation for us.
Thank you for this.
Mhm.
It was interesting and educational, and your camera's out of focus.
Mhm.
But something that Caroline
fixes
didn't
itself.
mention in her presentation that she talked to us about on Monday was that specifically the egg, I guess, is used to exercise Kegels, and also for pleasure, obviously, but Kegels mostly.
Yeah.
That's what I put it under the vibrator category because most of them do vibrate. Because
Right.
it's the non-vibrating ones are literally just for exercises. Like there's no, most people don't find it exciting. So the vibrating ones are,
Well, I would assume that, like, if you're just doing Kegel exercises, you wouldn't want it to vibrate, but if you did want it to have it for pleasure, then you would want the vibrating ones.
Right.
Yeah. That makes sense to me, at least, as someone who can't use an egg for Kegels.
you can in your butt.
It's not the same thing.
I've never tried butt
Different
Kegels
muscles.
before, yeah.
No, different muscles. It's no longer Kegels at that point. It's just how do you hold your poop?
How do you hold your poop?
Chance
Yeah.
is done with me.
So
Chance has been done
you're
for a while
welcome,
now.
Chance. That was your surprise. That was your surprise this week.
It didn't have the same Chance deserves Chad energy, but I feel like it was definitely way more educational.
I got too much of a headache for this today.
I feel like it was worth it to see you smile. You still smiled.
Got that pretty boy smile going on.
I've never smiled in my entire life.
Oh, that's a lie. You're smiling a little bit right now.
What was your guys' favorite part?
My favorite part was you dancing around the words to be able to get through this.
My favorite part is every time you say the word penis. It's so wonderful.
I'm just afraid to say it on stream because I don't want anyone to get in trouble.
People can say the word
Oh,
penis
God.
on stream. It's fine.
Stream is 18 plus. We're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There no children allowed here. You got that, children? I know you're watching. Go away.
Okay,
Mhm.
gotta
Get
go.
out of here.
And also, I put the explicit tag on the podcast too. So, yeah, we're good. I'm covering our bases for us.
Wait, 2 weeks ago, Donovan fucked a man.
Wait. Oh yeah, I did.
True.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Robert.
Yeah, I had sex with Robert 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So After the podcast last week, we played Dream Daddy, a daddy dating simulator, and we met a really nice dude in the bar who was, he was a mysterious, tall, dark man, and he invited us over to his place, so we stayed the night, and it was hard to sit down afterwards.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a way to say that.
Yeah, and his name was Robert. And there's a highlight of it on YouTube and on Twitch. But yeah, Dream
Very
Daddy.
cool, Kanye.
Dream Daddy's wonderful. I love the writing to that game. And I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I did. Like, as far as visual novels go, it's definitely one of the more I guess interactive ones.
So,
or intriguing. What's up?
I am so sad that I missed that.
You should be. It was an experience. We'll probably play it again at some point. I just want to get more people in on this, especially Goose. Goose is wonderful to have on it.
It's less of a game and very story based, so it takes like a lot of paying attention and reading. Like, there's a lot of reading to do.
Oh,
the majority of it is just
that's
reading.
normal for visual novels. Have you never played a visual novel before?
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I'm
yeah.
not a nerd.
How much did you spend on a lightsaber again?
$240 for it to not light up anymore.
Ooh, ouch.
The battery's out. I just gotta figure out how to replace it.
So Dream Daddy was not my first visual novel, and it probably won't be my last. I actually kind of enjoy the genre sometimes.
I downloaded I Love Colonel Sanders.
That's a good one.
I'm so excited for that one.
I think I might save it for the special stream.
That sounds fun. But my first visual novel was actually one called Katawa Shoujo. Have any of you guys ever heard of that?
No.
So Katawa Shoujo is a visual novel where you get into an accident, or it starts out in winter, and you're getting confessed to by this girl, and as you basically have a heart attack right on the spot because you have a condition that causes that to happen, and because of this condition, you have to transfer school to a school where there's other people with some sort of condition, like whether they have like physical
all girls school.
No. They could have like physical ailments or mental ailments or anything like that.
I'd fit right in.
Yeah, actually, if this school actually existed, you would definitely attend there.
Oh.
So yeah, this after, like, while you're in the hospital, she basically just lost interest in you. So it's a
Ooh.
Yeah, it happens. But yeah, you get to meet other students with different ailments, and it is a dating simulator type game. So it is about meeting girls and learning more about them, and it's actually very emotionally involved. But also, there is an X mode rating, so there are sex scenes in this game, and it is explicit.
Wow.
Very cool, Kanye.
Yeah. So if you ever want to know what it's like to have sex with a girl with no legs, you can do that.
Hey, Donovan.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Let me reload first. Yeah, your stream still says Risk of Rain 2 before podcast, Risk of Rain 2, and it does not have the explicit tag.
Wow.
It does have the Native American tag, though.
Okay, so the explicit tag is not for Twitch; it's for the podcast itself.
Oh, okay.
But I do need to go fix that, so thank you.
Yeah. No problem. I just want to let you know.
Yeah.
Someone was like, "Oh boy, Risk of Rain. Let me watch Risk of Rain." What the fuck, dildos? Oh God.
Poor kid. Scarred for life.
The next visual novel I played was called Clan Ad, and I actually really enjoyed that. Oh, no, not Clan Ad. I actually played Canon before that one. There's a lot of good ones out there. Yeah, a lot of good ones. And if you like reading, like Caroline, I feel like you might get into some of these if we find a really good one for you.
Wait, are you eating fucking goldfish with a spoon again?
Show us what you're eating then.
It's goldfish with a spoon.
It's goldfish with a
That
spoon.
looked a lot like goldfish.
And that looked like you had a
Whatever.
spoon in your hands.
That is definitely a spoon. That is absolute.
It's goldfish. And that's the spoon. Caroline, why are
Dude,
you a
just
freak?
use your hands.
It's not weird that you're eating goldfish. It's weird that you're eating goldfish specifically with a spoon.
No. Listen, they're flavor blasted. I don't want to get the powder on my fingers. I don't.
I can't argue with that. There's no argument. It's just weird.
Caroline,
It's still weird.
Can you do our viewers who may not know what a goldfish is a favor and show them what a goldfish looks like on your camera?
Oh God.
Because we do have some international viewers that may not know what a goldfish is.
Okay, friends.
It's the snack that smiles back. Goldfish.
It's a cracker, a cheese flavored cracker.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's in the
Most
shape of a
them are
fish.
just, like cheesy with some salt, but I have flavor blasted, meaning they're like a Dorito. They're covered in cheesy
Yeah,
dust.
they're covered in extra cheesy dust to be extra cheesy.
Yeah, that's how it's good. That's how it's better.
You've got a million different flavors from pizza, Parmesan. There's rainbow ones. There's mini ones.
The
There's
rainbow ones taste like
princess ones.
asparagus.
Okay, you're just a picky eater.
No, I like them still. But I've actually Googled it, and other people agree. They taste a little bit, slightly like asparagus.
No, it just tastes green.
What does green taste like?
Hey, Caroline, do you know what color an asparagus is?
Yeah, so on the bottom, it's white at the base of the stem, and then it kind of progressively gets more and more dark green, and you've got some like red scattered in there, and
okay, so we can agree that the color of an asparagus is green, right? Just overall green. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, if you believe what they're telling you.
What?
I think she's saying there's a conspiracy based around asparagus now.
No.
If you believe what they're telling you, I know what green looks like, Caroline. They're not telling me shit.
Oh.
There's no conspiracy.
She looks dead at the camera for that. Oh.
None. There would never be conspiracy theory about asparagus.
I'm gonna Google this after the podcast. I'm Googling asparagus conspiracy.
If you believe what they're telling you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna Google it now.
What does that even mean? I don't understand, Caroline.
I don't mean anything by it.
Caroline, I'll never get
Jackie
you.
French and the Great Asparagus Conspiracy. I'm done after that
this
title.
is news to me.
Nope. So anyways,
Okay.
I do actually have questions if you guys want those, but I think I asked them earlier in the week.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. You guys have any weird family like traditions or anything like weird that your family just does? Maybe not tradition, but ways that they act that seemed normal until later on in life?
Yeah.
I like how Caroline. Okay, there we go.
I didn't want you guys to hear me chewing. Farting on people.
What?
I feel like there's just something you do to your siblings.
That's not that weird. Like, it is, don't get me wrong, but it's not what I was looking for, I guess.
Now it's considered a kink, so that's unfortunate.
Who has that?
That's disgusting.
Who hurt them?
Someone's anus, apparently.
I'll think of a better one.
I just...
Well, like, for example, my mom only eats French fries in 7 bites, no matter the size of the French fry.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
just an OCD thing.
Yeah.
Well, she also
weird.
won't call people ugly. The word ugly, she says it, and I quote, hurts her heart. And so instead, if she thinks somebody doesn't look that good, she calls them unfortunate looking.
That's almost more hurtful.
It really is. I'd rather just be called ugly than
That's way
unfortunately.
worse.
Yeah.
Well, that's just, she doesn't see it that way. She sees it as better. She'll also say, like, so you guys know Texas Roadhouse, right? The restaurant.
Yeah, I know Texas Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
So we'll go there and they'll be offering us some rolls. And you know how they have that like cinnamon butter?
Yeah, that's great.
Every time that my mom gets rolls, she says, not the cinnamon butter, I want the normal people butter. And she says that about a lot of things. She'll say normal people this or normal people that.
Caroline, why did you have that look at cinnamon butter?
Why? Like, is it a dessert?
No, it's just
No.
cinnamon and butter. Cinnamon butter.
So you really only eat cinnamon butter with bread or rolls like
Yeah,
that.
if you ever do come down here, you're going to Texas Roadhouse.
It's that, yeah, like cinnamon butter just sounds like something that wouldn't be good, but it's actually really good. She's doing research. I can see it on her face.
Now, we're not saying it's healthy, because that is objectively untrue.
Oh yeah, it's still butter.
Right.
Tasty.
That is still butter.
Oh, there's one that's about an hour and a half away from my house.
Oh, so you could actually
Yeah, I
go to
would
one.
highly recommend it. Yeah, Texas.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
really good.
driving an hour and a half for mediocre food.
Hey, it's
You
actually
You haven't
good.
tried it yet. You don't know if it's mediocre or not.
Yeah, but what if it is, and I've just driven an hour and a half to get there, and I think it's
You
mediocre?
got an experience and a trip.
But what if you drive an hour and a
I know.
half to try it and it's like the best food you've ever had? You wouldn't know until you try it.
So
We
would it be
can't
worth
speak for
it?
whatever Texas Roadhouse this is. We can only speak for ours.
It's true.
That's fair, but like we're just saying since we can't speak for it, you can't just instantly label it as mediocre or bad.
I'm just saying that there's peanut
Yeah, I'm
butter
still not gonna
or if
drive an
there's
hour and a half.
if there's peanut shells on the ground, you know it's gonna be good.
I don't
Oh,
like peanuts.
No, you don't have to eat the peanuts.
see,
It's just you know it's good if there's peanut
I
shells
couldn't-
on the ground.
I couldn't go to any of those restaurants growing up because my brother's super allergic to peanuts.
Yeah, but you're not.
So we just avoided them like the plague.
But she lives with her brother, so like if she brought a little bit of that peanut scent home, he might.
Then that would just benefit her.
Actually, that's a great idea. I can be rid of him.
I don't think it's the scent of the peanuts, Hunter.
I know it's not. I was just being
Actually,
dumb.
I used to, or my stepmom's eldest son is allergic to peanuts, and like he doesn't have to touch peanuts. He could just be around it, and he would get a reaction. Not like a major reaction, just a small reaction. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the smell. Hard to say. That's an experiment we gotta try. Caroline, go to Texas Roadhouse and then come home and see what happens. I think she's frozen.
Is she frozen again? Yeah, she's frozen again.
Now at least she's not making an ugly face while she's frozen. That's always the worst.
Nope.
Chance, is that
I'm
hot
back.
sauce in
Yay!
your background?
Yeah, it's fuzzies.
I'm just not noticing that.
Sorry, guys. I was.
Is this butt burning? Is that what that says?
Yeah, have you never been to Fuzzy's?
Oh, never.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah, there's a bunch of places I want to try. Like, we keep talking about this ramen shop that I want to try.
Tamashi ramen.
Yeah.
There's also Tatsumaki in Norman, which is the one that Vic says is really good.
Oh, yeah.
I trust Tamashi. I haven't tried this other one. Tatsumaki?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Vic has tried it,
Interesting.
and I trust Vic, so, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to try both places. I'm like the type of person, like, even though I am a picky eater, I am willing to try most things just to give it a try.
Yeah. See, I'm not like that. I'm a picky eater. It has to look appetizing. It has to smell appetizing. If it does not meet my prerequisites, it does not go in my mouth.
You're also weird.
Bruh. The
Oh.
only thing that I was even
No, I'm
remotely picky about
cautious.
was tomatoes, and I got over that.
Yeah, no, but I'm more cautious than all of you.
Though I
Yeah.
admit I don't like steamed broccoli. Yeah.
I like steamed broccoli. I don't like uncooked broccoli.
Nah,
yeah.
uncooked is
I
fine.
just love all
Steamed is
broccoli.
gross. Yeah.
Give me the broccoli.
I'm not a
Exact
fan of
opposites,
veggies.
Chance. Exact opposites on this one.
I still eat
Uncooked,
veggies, even
uncooked.
though I don't like them because I have a son, but I don't like veggies.
Okay, same thing for steamed carrots. I like steamed. I like unsteamed carrots, but
Oh, I
steamed is
hate
Yummy.
steamed carrots, but I love
They're so
just
good.
raw carrots.
What about smoked carrots?
So good.
No.
Ooh.
Get a
Fucking
carrot. A smoked carrot is like a carrot with a smoky taste. I don't know if that exists. I'm making it up, but I feel like it would.
I'm
It's-
certain that it
me-
does.
My dad has a smoker. He could put
It
veggies on the smoker.
depends
Oh, there
on
you go.
it depends on the consistency of the carrot. I do not like them mushy at all. I like crunchy carrots.
Well, I feel like if you smoke a carrot, it wouldn't make it mushy.
You don't know that. It's applying
You're right.
heat
I don't
as
know
well.
that. I'm making a guess.
It could just end up drying it out.
That's true. It could, and therefore not mushy.
I don't like it dry either, though.
Oh my god.
Listen, at least you're not as picky as my cousins, who they come over for Thanksgiving dinner, and my aunt has to either give them dino chicken nuggets or turkey slice. They won't eat the turkey that we cooked. They eat
How
turkey
old are
deli.
they?
16 and 17.
Oh.
Specifically, Dino Nuggets makes that a lot better.
They won't even eat the mashed potatoes. They like mashed potatoes is like a universally loved food. They won't even touch it.
Wow.
I'm
They won't eat the
flabbergasted.
pie,
I feel
anything.
so much better about myself now, but I also want to ask things like, is there an underlying reason that they're no?
No, they're picky, and my aunt's just a bitch. Well, my aunt also is very picky, and she's like a bitch of a mom and will not like
Be a mother?
discipline them.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, I love my aunt as a person, but like when it comes to her kids, it makes me so angry. The only food that my cousins will eat is cheese pizza and a plain hamburger. Like literally just a beef patty cooked with no seasoning on a dry ass.
How are they gonna? I don't understand this. This is fucking stupid.
The older one is going away to college next year.
He's not gonna
He's
survive.
gonna be in for a rough awakening.
He's not gonna survive.
Like, okay, I'm picky, but the thing is that I decided to branch out on my own instead of curl up in a little ball of don't touch me. And my mom didn't really force me to try new foods, I'll admit. Like, she kind of did here and there to be like, you have to do this. It like you can't live this way. It's not healthy. Like, you need nutrients. She encouraged me to, but she never did the thing of set the plate in front of me and be like, you have to eat all of this. She's like, look, one good bite, you like it, cool. You don't like it, whatever. We'll find something else.
Hmm.
I had too many siblings to be
Yeah.
picky.
That's fair.
How many siblings did you
Yeah.
have?
5.
I did not know that. I thought it was just you and your sister.
I have a lot of siblings.
And he talks about his brother that's
Oh yeah, I
super
remember the brother.
genius all the time.
I thought it was like
Yeah, my brother,
2
for
siblings.
the sake of it, he is 8 years older than me, so
He's
it's
also
a bit of a gap.
You're also a
Okay.
dead ringer of him too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we look the same.
Yeah, I don't know if any of my viewers will ever get the chance to, but if you got to see them too, they're basically a Pokemon evolution.
The chance to.
I need to see Chance's
And
brother now.
Yeah, it's
for the
something.
fact that I have glasses now, it's even worse.
Oh yeah.
Because
He's
we used to
just a
be able
lot
to
bigger
have
of a
that.
dude though.
Oh yeah, he's probably a little over 300 pounds, but he can bench not bench, but leg press like 1,000.
Wow.
Oh
It's kind of
Jesus.
insane. Yeah.
So he's got tree trunks.
Yeah.
He's a real life treant.
And yes, he's an end.
Okay.
So
Chance is like, okay, I'm done.
Another thing I have on my list, since I made
Okay.
Oh, did you have something to talk about?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
All I do for my questions recently is I came up with 1 or 2 on my own, and then anything else, it's just I found a YouTube video of Reddit asks or Ask Reddit.
Oh, really? I see.
Yeah.
The thing that I was going to bring up was Critical Role had their finale for their second campaign on Thursday, which it's kind of insane because I started watching Critical Role shortly before they started their second campaign, and that was like in 2018, so that was like a 3-year game.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which
yeah,
is longer than the first one, which is kind of crazy.
yeah. So I started trying to catch back up on it so I can actually watch the whole thing before they start the next campaign. Because I would actually like to start watching live again because Critical Role is wonderful.
I only watched the first episode with you guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, we also, that same Thursday that they ended their campaign, we actually started showing Hunter Critical Role. And technically Caroline, but I know she's not as interested.
Jester's amazing. I love Jester.
She's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Laura Bailey really knows what she's doing when it comes to her characters. So does Taliesin. I love Taliesin. Like, if you've ever seen...
Monarch is a little sketch.
Yeah, but if you watch XP to level 3's video on Taliesin, it's something. And I just got a message on Steam. A random message on Steam. Who even are you?
Cringe.
Am I friends with you?
I'm gonna go find Hunter a picture of my brother real quick.
That's a good idea. Oh, okay, I am friends with
Please
you.
and thank you.
Oh, and I need to find the spider butt plug.
You need to find what?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, no. Oh, okay, that thing. Yeah, do it.
But
You're
I
not getting
can
out of it. I remember.
I can honestly contribute my desire to be a dungeon master to Critical Role. But it's not like I'm not like those people that try to completely copy Critical Role and bring it into my games.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you two have played with me. You know I'm not like that. But yeah, Matt does have a really big influence on how I do things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just
We'll go with this.
I'm just very excited to see how they end the campaign because it looked like they're ending at level 15, which we thought they were going to go all the way to 20.
You know what? Hunter and Caroline get this.
Everyone gets to see except for the audience.
It is like a Pokemon evolution, except for it's more like a dad-elution.
Dad-elution?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a thing.
No, probably not.
Probably not. I just came up with it on the spot.
Oh my god.
Oh, Caroline, I have seen that before.
Mm-hmm. It's been floating around the internet recently.
Man, that is like Hunter's worst nightmare right
Oh,
there.
that thing. Ugh, never. Somebody comes into the bedroom with that.
See,
I'm
Caroline,
done.
I was trying to imagine what a spider ring would look like with the butt plug at the end of it, and it was just not working.
See, I would see that, and I would hit it. I would
Sorry,
hit it.
Chance. Hey, some girls are into that. Smack
Spider
'em.
ring.
I
Oh my god.
I don't know. That's just where my mind went.
I get
No,
she wants to be smacked in the bedroom, but you don't want to hit her because, hitting women is wrong. So
Right.
she puts that in, and then you see the spider and you go, what?
It's like it's
That's
just
not
spider.
hitting
That's fine.
She
her.
wants.
That's not hitting her. That's more like hitting inside her, but not in the good way.
Oh, wait, I just thought about that. Oh.
Uh-huh.
I don't want it.
You're gonna just
don't
stretch
want it.
out some areas, and it's
I'm
not
just-
gonna be
No,
fun or pleasant.
I'm just gonna leave spiders
No,
out of
no,
the
no, no, no,
bedroom.
no.
Thank you.
Agreed.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
Unless
I
you got
agree.
like some kind of weird, freaky spider kink. Enjoy yourself far away from me.
Ugh.
The only
Ugh.
the only spider allowed in the bedroom is the one from Monster Musume.
You know what? I literally just had a question finally pop into my head. What is the weirdest kink to you?
The weirdest kink to me? There's so
yeah,
much.
Inflation.
Inflation is
Okay,
very
I'm not
strange.
talking
No
most
fucking
disgusting.
sense.
I'm not talking most disgusting or worst. I'm
No,
talking
it
weirdest.
makes the least sense. Like,
Okay.
who finds that attractive?
Fair.
The weirdest kink to me?
Yeah.
Furries.
All right.
See, furries I can understand. What I can't understand are the people that are into golden showers and any other bathroom stuff.
Really? Like you picked furries over that?
I said I'm just kidding.
Okay,
Gosh,
I
it was a
didn't hear that. I'm
joke.
just kidding. That was a good one though. I was just gonna be like, no, okay, all right, moving on, Donovan. And then he said what he said, and I'm like, you had better options.
No, I think like necrophilia, I think really crosses a lot of lines for me.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a kink. I think that's a felony.
Mhm.
Well,
That
I mean, there
doesn't
are
that
plenty of
doesn't
kinks.
disregard it as being a king.
There are kinks that are felonies, I'm pretty sure. I just don't know what they are at this moment.
Or they are role-playing a felony act.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, roleplay's roleplay. As long as you're not doing anything to hurt anyone or yourself, I think it's all good. Just keep it to yourself.
Okay.
Not.
We can
Every
move
time
on.
I think of another one and I'm like, oh, could this be considered weird? And then I was like, no, that's too hot.
What? Hold on, wait, no, now you can't have a sentence like that and not tell us what that was. What was that thought? Caroline?
I don't want to say it out loud.
Nope. It is too late.
I will say, if she is too uncomfortable with it, she doesn't have to.
At least send it in a private message. I gotta know.
No. I've spoken about it before.
She's spoken about it before.
The problem is you guys have not also read. It all comes from the Kylo Ren fanfiction.
Of course it does.
I talk about all the time.
Of course.
And it's
I feel like if we wanted to get you
How
into
many
anything,
times have you read that?
So.
Okay, we won't out you on the number, but it's more than one.
I feel like the only way we can get her into anything is by putting it in a Kylo Ren fanfic.
Yeah, we put D&D in a Kylo Ren fanfic. Boom, she's into it.
That wouldn't be D&D anymore. That would just be full-on roleplay. So I gotta sit out on that. No. It's like beating people up, like hitting someone.
Oh,
repeatedly,
okay.
Or like
there are people that are into that.
Or like using objects that aren't. Let's just say there's a scene where he uses his lightsaber Uh,
I
for
thought
thanks.
this was going to be something more tame.
He
So
uses his lightsaber.
basically,
He
redo
turns the
of Healer.
lightsaber on.
Listen, we don't condone violence here.
Unless
you actually like it.
Consensual.
Consensual
Is there such a
violence.
thing as consensual violence?
Yeah, of course there is.
Yeah.
Of course there is.
Is there consensual
BDSM.
murder?
Consensual murder, maybe not, but potentially yes.
No.
It doesn't make it legal, but it could
Okay.
be consensual.
Yeah. Anyways, there's a scene where he uses a lightsaber.
Oh.
Down there.
Neat.
Oh.
He turns it on.
Of course.
Oh.
And uses it down there.
Does he cut his dick off?
No.
No,
He uses
on
the
her.
back of the hilt.
Oh.
Oh.
That makes way more sense.
So not a straight Guro.
I know what
Huh?
chance means without knowing what that reference is.
So you get this legendary weapon that only space monks get to use, and you use it as a dildo.
Well, when it's turned on, it vibrates. So
That's why.
No,
Yeah,
I got
it now.
I get it.
No, I thought
Yeah.
that the laser part was going in and
Yeah.
death.
no.
Or cauterization.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, sounds good.
It's a great fan fiction. You guys should all read it.
I think I'm gonna pass, but I appreciate the offer.
Feel like I have to disagree with you, but I guess maybe someday, if enough money is involved, I'll read it and then give you my honest opinion.
How much is needed?
Really? You're joking.
How much are we talking?
You know what? How about I don't know. Let me think on that.
I'll do anything for
I'll get
money.
back to you. I will do
I'll
a
read it
lot.
out loud to the
Not
class
anything.
for free.
No. I would leave.
No, actually, I'm kind of interested in that.
No, you got to do it on stream.
Yeah, you got to do it on stream.
Okay, wait, it might not be
It's
stream
good.
friendly. You got to record it for YouTube.
Oh no, it's not. It is so not stream friendly.
But YouTube lets you get away with a lot more.
Okay,
I
so
don't know about that one.
here's what we do. We go to Plexstorm, create an account, and
There
then
we
stream
go.
it there.
Mm-hmm.
Under different aliases.
Oh no, I'll use Blind Light 09. I don't give a fuck.
All right then.
Or we can make it a video for my OnlyFans. That'll be the first thing I post on
That's true.
OnlyFans.
And the only thing. Okay, who's posting? Who's gonna try to make money off their feet here?
Off their feet. I was the one who might sell some stuff on OnlyFans, but that's more of the special stream time.
Yeah, I'm not against making money on OnlyFans, but I'm against using my feet to do so.
Oh, I'm not gonna use my
Why?
face.
Because
I'll show my feet for
I don't
free.
I don't think my feet are pretty.
I don't think mine are.
You'd be surprised
Dude,
what people would
hold
pay
on.
for.
I don't know why. I had a weird dream the other night. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I guess I had thought about what to do for that stream. Because, like, I've asked you guys before, should I shave my legs or not? I'm
Yeah.
not going to.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, I had a dream happen where I was, but the hair wasn't going away. It's like I just kept doing the same spot. Weird dream.
I've had the exact opposite where my hair was falling out.
Do you guys believe that like common sense is something that is actually just commonly known, or do you think that it's just something that we learn easily and quickly?
I think common sense is actually something that not a lot of people actually understand. Because when they be like, oh, that's common sense. Like, no, it's common sense for you and how you grew up. But it's not going to
Okay,
be common
that's
sense for other people.
That's a very fair way to put it. I was asking because one of my questions was originally, what's something that you learned that other people would call common sense, but like you learned it the hard way and it wasn't common sense for you.
Right. Yeah, I do think common sense is very subjective,
Yeah.
depending on how you look at it. But like,
Hmm.
if you're gonna call common sense, it's got to be something that everyone would just know, right?
Common sense is the ability to breathe,
Yeah. Like,
but that's also a natural bodily function that just happens.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like people use they like common sense as just a way to call someone an idiot.
That's fair. That's fair. See, I already said this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it for the podcast because I don't think the podcast has gotten to hear it. In 5th grade, I did not understand or know the social etiquette of not asking a girl her weight. And there's this girl who we had a crush on each other, and I made that mistake, and she got really mad. And she wasn't overweight at all, but she still got really mad. And she broke my wheelie backpack.
I feel like that's even more rude.
Caroline's trying to not lose it. She's muted so that she can laugh and not make too much noise. She broke my wheelie backpack. She broke a handle for carrying it, and she broke the metal piece off. Like the part that extends for you to actually wheel it. She ripped it out. It was gone. I couldn't wheel it anymore, guys.
Wow. Tragic.
Truly.
Truly.
Still here just to suffer.
First of all, of course you would have a wheelie backpack. Second of all,
this was 5th grade. It was at least
funny.
an adult-looking wheelie backpack. It didn't have Spider-Man on it or anything.
Wow.
When I was in 5th grade, first of all, I've always been a chubby kid. If someone asked me my weight, I would not be upset about it. It's not something that like
Well, like,
I would
okay,
have been offended by.
one of the reasons that I think she broke up with me, because we dated 3 different times, like throughout
my
us
God.
knowing each other.
Oh, this girl.
Yeah. I think one of the reasons that she broke up with me one time was insecurity, because she really liked to do this one thing, and I don't know why, but it was like she liked to lock hands and then lean back and just let your weight hold the other person up. And I think it was her testing, are you about the same weight as me? Can you hold me up? And like I had to she wanted it to be like you could balance it out without using any effort. And I had to use some effort to balance it out because I've always been underweight. And that's not my fault. I've always tried to gain weight, but my body's like, no.
Fucking brag about it.
Well, okay. I know that makes other people upset, but like being underweight is actually more of a risk to your health in the long run than being overweight or properly on
I think it
weight.
depends on how overweight and how underweight.
That's fair. That's fair. But in general, if you're about the same amount of underweight by like pounds or percentage or whatever,
right,
compared to somebody who's overweight, the underweight person is more at risk for health issues in the long term and death.
Like more malnourished and stuff.
Exactly.
That makes sense. It's like that one YouTuber who was infamously
Eugenia
skinny.
Cooney?
Yeah, I think that's her. It's like
the
She
one
streams
who's
on Twitch now.
anorexic.
Yeah, she's anorexic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extremely.
There's a new conspiracy about her. Basically, every time she streams, she accidentally leaves out her makeup box in view of everyone in a random place. And so every single stream she gets up and goes, "Oops, I left my makeup box out. Let me move it. And let me put it away over here." And she picks it up, very obviously struggling because, it's heavy. And she moves it to the back corner of her room. And every single time she does that, the same person donates $50. And she knows who it is before she's even read the screen. So there's a lot of people like theorizing that there's someone who's getting off on watching her struggle to pick up a box. So that's
weird. I didn't need to learn that information. Things I could have lived my whole life not knowing 101. This is number 1 on the list.
What kind of sick
this
fuck?
is all happening on Twitch. This is all happening on Twitch.
What kind of sick fuck? I don't like that.
I hope
that's not true. I really hope that's not true.
We can move on from the subject because it's just it's just a conspiracy. That doesn't mean there's any merit to it.
No. Like I said, there's a conspiracy. It is the same.
You're into a
exact
lot of
person every
conspiracies,
time,
Caroline.
She is.
Listen, I'm just on the internet a lot.
I feel like
I'm on the internet a lot too, basically all the time. You actually go outside. I don't, but I'm not into conspiracies.
I feel like there's a lot of girls in our age group that are into that, because I know several girls that Destiny, my friend Chelsea, Alyssa. I know she's one of them. She loves conspiracies.
You know what kind of conspiracies I'm into?
Anime conspiracies.
That and video game conspiracies. And I'm not talking about the people making them. I'm talking about like actual stuff going on in the game's lore.
That's just
you're into lore.
Yeah, you're into lore. She's into real life lore.
Well, I abandoned that a long time ago.
World War II, girls have true crime.
I don't watch World War II. I'm not into that. Does that make me not a boy?
No.
Obviously.
And the fact that you can lick your elbow. Hunter, do you have something to tell us? Anyways.
I'm not.
Man, I think Caroline's out for you.
She really is just like, you can lick your elbow. I think you're hiding something. Do you got some, like, rap going around?
Actually, if any of us is more likely to be a lizard person, it's definitely Hunter.
Why?
Because you're the...
Definitely.
Is it because I'm a furry and a scaly?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
All your health issues that no one can figure out, it's just natural for a lizard.
I think that they would have noticed something wrong with my blood all of the times that they've taken it and tested it, or something else.
You know what? The SCP just does not...
Are you calling him an SCP?
Oh, I'm an SCP now? Oh, can we build more on this? Umbrella. Can we really make this into an SCP, please? I want to have
Umbrella
powers.
Corporation is coming for you. They're testing the waters, see how you're doing. That's why they chose Oklahoma to put you in Oklahoma.
Okay.
They knew that
they wanted me landlocked because my power is obviously linked to water.
You know, SCPs don't always have powers.
You know what? I have a
Sometimes they're just kind of weird.
Well, fine. Yeah. My power will be immortality. I'll outlive you all.
I think that's more of a curse.
All right, old man.
Dude, I actually wouldn't consider it a curse.
To live forever?
Yeah.
I don't want to be on this world for that long. That sounds terrible.
Dude, if I could live forever, think of it this way. They'll eventually fix me.
You say that.
I'll eventually fix me.
I doubt it.
You better start working
fine.
then.
If either of those don't work, if I'm immortal, I have forever. I'll fix me eventually. I'll get around to it.
Hunter, that involves being smart.
I had good grades, and I did good in college.
Man, we
go
on a not being.
It's a joke.
I know.
We go on a not being mean to Caroline Blender.
I could at least wait until they get new transportation, and then I could visit Japan through teleporter.
But what if that makes you feel worse than actually being on a plane?
We won't know until teleporters are invented, but I feel safer with that than an airplane.
I guess so.
You think going to Japan is going to solve all of your issues?
No, he just wants to visit Japan.
Go.
Okay, that's fair.
It'll fix all his issues.
Japanese wife.
It'll fix all his issues in his heart.
Wait, did you say something about a wife?
Japanese wife.
Yeah, find yourself a nice Japanese wife.
Oh, if I ever learned to speak Japanese fully.
No, you can have a wife that you can't communicate with. That always works.
Donovan, it would fix a lot of my heart issues, but not the whole.
That's sad.
No, there's a literal one between the chambers.
Oh, right, yeah.
Just fill the hole with sodium.
Or Kleenex.
Excuse me. What?
Just more salt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, block your arteries.
I don't know. I feel like he's
Fill
salty
up
enough
your
as it
heart.
is. Have you seen him
Dead
play
by
Final
Daylight?
Fantasy?
Absolutely.
Oh, that too.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
We're calling you salty.
Oh, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Only a little. But I'm always tilted.
I like to think that Hunter is an alien that's crash landed on our planet, and that's why he has so many issues, is because like his body was not meant for Earth.
Oh, that's a possibility.
So,
Really?
yeah.
You think? I don't know. Do you actually have running conspiracies about my weird existence?
No, I'm making this all up on the spot.
Oh, I love it. Keep going.
I'm pretty sure you've said that before,
No,
though.
that's it. That's all I got.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure you said
So
that before.
That's all I got.
I'm a alien lizard person.
Yeah.
That's an
Yes.
SCP,
Yes.
and the Foundation's watching me in the Umbrella Corp too.
What you don't know.
Which also means. Go ahead.
What you don't know is that we're all employed by the Foundation to keep an eye on you.
It all makes sense
Mhm.
now.
Yeah.
Well, and what this whole alien lizard person SCP also means is that you are going to end up in a high position in the government within the next 10 years.
And that explains.
Oh yes. I'm gonna make video games mandatory.
And that explains why
And anime.
Yes.
you don't know how to sleep. Is that you're not used to Earth?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Earth time.
I'm not
yeah.
used to the rotation.
Yeah.
I've been here for
Mhm.
25 years, almost 26.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
You'd think I'd get
Sorry.
it by now. Maybe I just can't.
Some people can't.
What area of government do you want to go rule? Are you
The
going to gun
world.
for president?
No,
Okay.
the US is too small. I need the whole planet.
Okay. So
That's
how
a
are all
bad
of the
move.
other nations?
How am I going to rule all of the other nations?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to force them to unite, and then I own everything.
So you remember
This
whenever?
podcast sucks.
Remember when we were talking about the cult of Reaver and how it's growing too big and that one man should not have that much power?
It's
Mhm.
fine.
Did he add more?
No, I'm just saying that if he's controlling the whole planet, then that's way too much power for one man to have.
No, it's fine. I wouldn't do anything malicious with it.
You say that now, and then
You
you
know
get the
what?
taste
That's
of
what
power.
they all say.
I am legitimately convinced that Josh Reaver is an SCP.
Oh, that would make so much sense.
Do I have more? Okay, I don't have to go moderate more yet.
Yeah,
That
so
would make sense.
for those who don't know, we have a friend named Josh Reaver. He doesn't go by anything else online. He's just Josh Reaver. And he likes to go around to random Discord channels and just ask, would you like to be my son? And some people will say
Or
no.
to spoon feed him cat food.
Yeah, that too. But mostly, will you be my son? And some people say no. But for those that say yes, get invited to his Discord channel and become a son of Reaver. And it is absolutely a cult.
I'm one of the few heretics.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
cult.
absolutely a heretic. He's a
Yeah.
he's a
Not
carrot.
only am I in the cult, I'm a mod in the cult.
Yeah.
I'm also a mod.
I'd offer to be a mod on his channel, but I feel like I got too much going on to be a mod.
I'm a heretical
Yeah.
mod.
Yeah.
I don't want responsibilities, thank you.
Yeah, that's why I
No,
haven't made
told
you a
him
mod on my
straight out,
channel.
I'm gonna be the most useless mod on your channel, and he believes in me.
Yep.
The only person I've ever been a mod for on anything has been Darian, pretty much. And I think that's because like we just don't do anything over there. But I was Donovan's mod for 20 minutes before I spammed the chat and immediately lost my mod status.
Yeah.
I could give you mod back, but I feel like it's funnier to not.
No, it'd be
Yeah.
funnier if you did and she lost it again and it was a 3-strike rule.
Yeah, the problem is I actually
Honestly-
spent points on being VIP, so you know.
I'm
That's
really
true.
curious to see how many viewers Josh would get if he started streaming, just because of how huge his Discord is.
Yeah, I
Mm.
don't know.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. There's a bunch of people that are in his cult, so I'm sure he would get a lot of viewers.
Mm-hmm.
So many people
Yeah.
with Cult of Reaver tag. I'm sure if Josh really tried, he could actually become a partner on Twitch.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
I think
easily.
So I was playing
Mm.
Persona, and last night they said something in the game, and I want to ask
Mhm.
if you all actually agree with this or believe in it.
Okay.
But it said
Oh.
something about there being like studies. It's I'm not sure if there's actually studies because it's just a game. But Maruki, the counselor, was like, if you wish for something hard enough and really want it, then it will actually come to you. Like you will get it. And there's studies
Oh,
trying to help prove that that's a true thing. Maybe the game said it at least, or the character did. Do you guys believe that?
manifestation.
Okay, apparently it's a real thing, a running theory.
Yeah.
Caroline obviously has some ties to it.
I
I don't know if I believe it or not, but
I don't
yeah.
think it. I don't think that's a thing because
My first question was, why don't I have a girlfriend? I love seeing
I
face microphone.
no, literally same.
I don't. Why don't you have a girlfriend?
No, she means same but
Oh my,
opposite.
oh my god.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
same but
See,
opposite.
Caroline has so many simps just for my channel alone that I feel like she could get a boyfriend real easy if she wanted to.
I
She
will
just has to
say
lower her bar a little bit. That's all.
that is true, Caroline. And I will say, like, there are a lot of people who wish for a lot of things. Like PlayStation 5's been out for over a year and people really want that and not everybody
Mhm.
has one.
I
The
wish I.
only
What I think it
helping evidence is that I wished for one and I got one.
what I think it comes down to is it's not manifesting like a physical item or like I hope I find $1 million. It's more of a
I want to
mindset.
be
I think it's a
happy.
way of tricking you. Yeah, I think it's a way
Then
of like
why am I not
putting you in a
happy?
better mindset. No, no,
Because you
no.
don't wish
Listen,
it.
because you're not actually
I'm
believing it.
joking.
You don't I know that's what I'm explaining is like
Yeah.
it only works if you truly believe like I'm going to be happy and you literally convince your whole body like okay, I'm going to be happy.
Okay,
I
wait,
think that's the
hold
only
on.
way it'll really work.
No, the only actual real question I have on this is why am I still dizzy?
Because that's a physical thing, not
Ooh.
a spiritual thing.
It's a physical trait. Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah, I was about
It's
to
not a
say
mental state of being.
I could keep saying I'm not gonna be tired as much as I fucking want. It's not gonna happen. I slept 12 hours last night and I'm still tired.
Oof.
You just need more monster in your life.
I mean, that's true. That's a physical state of being though.
Mm-hmm.
Can't change it.
Yeah, I don't know. I
It
find
was
that the whole thing kind of weird.
it was very big on witch talk, like witches side of TikTok
Right.
where everyone kept throwing out random dates like, okay, manifest good vibes for June 13th. Everyone just manifest good vibes for June 13th. And then those dates would come and go and nothing would happen. And everyone would be like, okay,
Well, you can't just
so what?
manifest
Yeah,
something
so
weird. You gotta try to manifest something together and it actually be something that you want. You can't just
Oh, here's the
manifest
problem.
random
Here's the
stuff.
problem. Not all of them have the same concept of good vibes.
It's true.
mhm,
You have to have the same
yeah.
concept.
Yeah, no. Yeah. That's it just yeah. It was a very like I don't know. It's this other whole side of TikTok where like people have convinced other people that they can phase into other realities
You're wait,
where
what?
they yeah, so
I don't
people
know
are
about that one, champ.
genuinely convinced that they literally create like a story. A lot of people go to Hogwarts.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So they're
Caroline,
like,
please
they
just
write
stop.
like a script ahead of time,
Please,
and they like
love of all that
phase
is holy,
into.
just stop.
Yeah.
I don't want
It's
to know
literally
anymore.
like imagination.
There,
Yeah. So, and people will like come out of this like in tears, like, oh, I was just about to graduate from Hogwarts, and somebody woke me up out of my phase shift, and now I'm depressed for life because Draco was the love of my life. And you're
Hold
like,
on, wait, time out.
oh my god.
Why
So you
can
were
somebody wake
sleeping.
them out of their phase shift? They were just having a dream.
No, they're awake for this. That's the best part, is they're literally just daydreaming.
I'm out. I'm
Yeah.
done with the human race.
Yeah.
so what they don't understand is that that's not real. That's just their imagination, and they can go back anytime they want. They're
Yeah.
Is this podcast
Mhm.
over yet?
no, not yet.
Not
I don't
quite.
even want to live after that.
Uh, I
And it's
honestly,
all like 16-year-old Tumblr. Oh wait.
it just might be me hoping for better, but I feel like that they're just pretending.
Donovan, there is sadly actual people out there who would legitimately, some of them, yes, they're pretending, but I can confirm there are some people out there who would actually believe this,
I believe it.
and they would
It's
truly
They
go with it and
genuinely
be
believe
like,
they were there.
no, no,
Yeah.
no. Some of them are just really good at acting and they need jobs. But some of them truly believe it.
Yeah.
I want to
There's
phase
so
shift
many
to Hogwarts.
instructional videos on how to do it too.
How to phase shift?
So, yeah.
Mm,
Yep.
YouTube,
I'm gonna have to do some research.
how to phase shift.
Or
No.
like phase shift realities or
No.
something.
Nope, it gave me a lot
Chance,
of
you
math
good?
videos.
Not good. I'm not.
So
Do how to phase to a different reality.
I am a believer in spirituality. Like I think that stuff is
Mhm.
like I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. I feel like that stuff can be good, like useful and stuff, but like you can't phase shift into another reality. That's kind of dumb. Um,
Especially a fictional reality.
but like
Yeah, I'm not seeing what you're talking about.
I'll find it.
Yeah.
I'll find it and send you guys videos.
yeah, we'll do some research after the podcast. But yeah, I think you can like manifest good vibes. I feel like that's the thing you can do, just because it's all placebo. Honestly, at the end of the day, it's all placebo, but it's something that still works.
Yeah. If you convince yourself you're gonna have a good day, then
Yeah,
you know.
the mind is a very powerful
Yeah.
thing, and it can absolutely trick you into having a good day.
Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, the people that actually take that stuff seriously and think that you can actually phase shift into other realities is just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
They may
It's
need to go see a doctor. If you believe that you can phase shift through realities, please see your nearest doctor and or local therapist.
That's
Now,
just schizophrenia, don't worry.
if
Don't
you
worry, they're just schizophrenic.
if you phase shift into another reality just so you can escape reality for a little
Find
bit
your
and you don't
nearest potion seller.
No, hear me out. If you do that just to get your mindset out of this reality, that's a little different. That's just you trying to cope with your reality, I would say.
Escapism. Yeah.
Yeah, escapism. Kind of like how we play video games. We want to
Yeah,
escape
if
our
you follow
reality.
escapism, have a good time. But
Yeah.
remember, that reality is not real. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
You need to eat food, get exercise, sleep, have fun with friends. Make some friends if you don't have any.
Maybe masturbate a little bit.
That too.
Alright.
Turned into an infomercial.
You know. We just want people to take care of themselves.
Oh, I saw this girl who, okay, I was watching this try not to laugh video that PewDiePie was doing, and as I was watching, I don't really watch PewDiePie much anymore, but he did one with Jacksepticeye recently, and then I saw another one. Maybe it was Jacksepticeye was probably doing it because I like watching him more. I don't know. Anyways, both are okay. Watching this video, and this girl gets asked in her chat how much to show feet pics, and she goes, "Oh," and shifts scenes to this area that looks like an infomercial, and she's like, "For just the low price of $19.95, you can get out of my chat. Get out of my chat right now with you and your nasty foot fetish. Go away. We don't want that here. Get the F out. Okay, go. You and your nasty feet bye."
And she wasn't just
And I loved it.
looking at one camera. She was actually shifting from one camera to
Yeah,
another
she
as
had
if she was in an
multiple
infomercial.
cameras set up. So it was like da 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 da
Oh
da
my
da,
God.
and then da 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 da. I turned my chair to show the difference of
No,
angle because
yeah.
turning my face, there's not another camera. But yeah,
Yeah, this chick is creative, and I appreciate that.
That's fair. I respect it.
I'll have
I would
to find that
direct
video.
people
It's
to
actually
my
really funny.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, you can get the you can get those people that were in her chat to go to your
you would
OnlyFans.
basically have a folder. No, just you could also have a folder of an OnlyFans. I bet this is probably a more sought after category that most people don't realize. I just thought of it. Kink shame me, and then you kink shame them.
Oh, yeah, that's a kink unto themselves. People that like
Stepping
being
videos?
shamed.
Being shamed or kink shamed is probably a kink in and of itself.
Mm-hmm. Some
Kink
people like to be
shaming is my
shamed. It's
kink.
weird.
Oh,
I see Chance nodding. He knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He would make a lot of money
No,
off those
there's a whole
people.
subsection of you put the camera, like on the ground, and then you step on the camera, and then it's like you're stepping on the people.
I was literally thinking, what if I do that in the special outfit?
I'm gonna have
Don't show
to.
anything you don't mean to.
The maid outfit,
That's
the
all.
maid outfit, the maid outfit, the maid outfit. The
I'm
maid
gonna
outfit.
have to eject from that stream if you do that.
No, not on stream.
I'm
I'm talking
not
about
into
selling it.
I'm not
talking
into
about
it.
selling it. I'm not
I'm not-
talking about on stream.
I'm
I'm
not-
never gonna do that on stream.
I'm not
Ugh.
buying
It
it.
was
I'm not into
I
it.
just got the heebie-jeebies.
Put on a Mario outfit.
EBGBs.
I'm not into it. I don't understand the whole getting stepped on kink.
Neither do I.
Like, I guess if
I'd
you
love to get paid to do it.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're making money.
That's different.
You're not getting off on it though.
I think it's just
I
a
mean-
subset of masochism.
Oh sure. I guess it goes into the whole
If
shame
my partner
thing.
was into it, I'd do it. I
Are
have
there-
no problem
okay.
doing it. I don't want it, but if someone wanted me to do it to them, I'd
That makes
be
me
totally
feel like
fine
I
with
just
that.
have to ask now. What is the one line that you... Okay. There's a lot of lines we all wouldn't cross. That's obvious. So
Uh-huh.
which one might be the most close to mainstream that you either would consider, but it'd be like kind of rough for you to actually do, or you just wouldn't do?
Bro, I want somebody to step on my back. But that's different.
That is totally different.
That is very different.
You need a chiropractor, buddy.
Pop me.
I don't know. I feel like I would do a lot for the person that I'm with. Assuming that they actually want it, of course, but I'm not sure where my line is on what I refuse to do.
I know there's one thing that I just refuse to try, and it's like become very mainstream. I can't say it out loud.
Then why would you bring it up?
Okay.
No, you know why I can't
Type
say
it to
out
one of
loud.
us, and then we can say it out loud.
Yeah.
I think I would so not be into anything cup related.
You wouldn't eat
What?
ass.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
Like, I wouldn't do it. I don't want it done to me. Like, I'm not about that.
No.
It's very mainstream now. A lot of people are like, yeah, let me do that. Yeah. And I'm just
Yeah, no.
like, how about no?
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Absolutely not. Anything cuck related too?
Also
Cuck
agree.
related?
But that's,
Yeah.
she's talking about where, like.
No, I know what cuck is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
If you're not comfortable with it, that's just called cheating and making you watch.
No, see, I wouldn't want to be the one that's cucked, but I wouldn't mind being on the other side of things.
I wouldn't
Being
either.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to play
Couple
either
that's
role.
having sex?
What?
you don't want to watch, but you want to have sex.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
you're saying.
Yeah. I don't want to be. I don't want to be the one watching.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Because then it's just like at that point, just go home and watch porn on your phone instead.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, if I wanted that, I'd just watch, like, through a screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just I have less shame than I'm sure most of you when it comes to stuff
It's
like
not
that.
about shame. It's like it's not about shame, but like, okay, so for that one to work, right?
Right.
You either have to be in the relationship with the person, and then the other person's not,
Mhm.
and therefore you're the one who's just forced to watch.
Yeah.
Or
Mhm.
they have to be in a relationship, and you're the one being brought in as a third party
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
fulfill their desire.
Their fantasy. Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I to I am not comfortable with fulfilling that for a couple. I would only
Mm-mm.
ever be with somebody that I'm in a relationship with. And I don't want to be the one forced to watch because to me that's just cheating, which is why I said it's just basically cheating like if you're not okay with it and being forced to watch.
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
also
If you're not okay with
am
it or comfortable
so
with it.
uncomfortable with the thought of people looking at me like that. Like that. I don't want people
I mean,
looking at me,
there's the reverse version
ever.
where instead of it being the guy, it's the girl who
It's true.
watches.
Yeah.
I don't want I just don't want anyone to look at me ever. Don't look at
Okay.
me.
Too bad you're on camera.
I'm the I'm the type of person that doesn't mind that too much, but it also depends on who's all there.
You know, one thing that I just want to say, totally off topic and random, Caroline, I've seen you a few times on camera now. I cannot separate whenever I try and think of like remembering you and what you look like, I think of the Popcat. Anytime I see a Popcat in a server, I think it's you. And
Well,
I
yeah,
have to
she
like
is the
re-verify that's not Caroline, that's
Caroline is
somebody else.
Caroline is synonymous with the Popcat at this point.
For us, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened. It was just fun for a moment, and then
I don't
everyone just
remember you
loved
being
it and
anything
started
else.
associating me.
I don't remember you being anything else.
I think
I
the
used
only
to change my
reason
profile picture once a week.
I think the only
Oh.
reason why it works is because you have Discord Nitro, so whenever you talk, the Popcat talks. And I think that's the best part about it.
Yeah.
That do be true,
Yeah.
though.
I used to do different themes on my profile every week. Like I would do Blake Lively's 2018 Met Gala dress. I would do Donna Sheridan. I would do the Kylo Ren meme where he's like just wide Kylo Ren. Oh, wide Putin.
Wide
Yeah.
Putin, yeah.
So it's
What
nice to
are
not
you
have to worry
talking
about that
about?
anymore. Wide Putin?
She had a
Oh, you're
theme
just
every
talking
week.
about changing. Okay,
Yeah,
changing your
but
Yeah.
it was
theme.
like she had a theme for the week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was heretical strumpet at one point and put the satanic symbol
Fuck did you just say?
Heretical strumpet.
heretical strumpet.
What even is that?
What is that?
I don't know.
It's a fancy way of saying a harlot, a whore, prostitute. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
heretical, a heretic.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
neat.
so it's nice. I don't have to be funny anymore.
Oh, so this is kind of like separating from the podcast a little bit, but Julia joined the Discord a little bit ago, and I guess she changed her name to
Woohoo!
Blinded Jules.
Aw, yay!
Perfect.
It's always nice when that happens without saying anything.
Caroline, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I look up questions to ask you guys, and I feel like this one pertains best to Caroline, but it applies to everybody as well. So the base version is, what is the best and worst purchase you've ever made? But Caroline, I specifically want to know, what is the worst drunk purchase you've ever made? Because I know you do that quite often.
It's true.
That you're comfortable with sharing, I guess.
I got a $300 play thing that I barely ever play with.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about
What?
your VR headset.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I,
I didn't buy that drunk.
I enjoy it. I just don't like that I have to have a space for it.
I
I
don't
think
have
that's
anywhere
the
to
biggest
play it
problem.
right now.
Yeah, because
I don't
as you
have
can see
room.
behind my chair is this.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah. I have my bed, and then like right on the other side of me is a chair. So
I will
I
say
don't have
though,
room.
I see so much floor space behind you compared to what I have.
it's true. I will say the VR thing
Yeah,
is great for exercising.
Dude,
Yeah,
I want to play more Beat
True.
Saber.
Beat
I want
Saber
to
is
play more
fun.
Super Hot.
Beat Saber is very
You know what,
good for
Caroline?
exercise.
If you want me to
Hmm.
read the Kylo Ren thing, buy me a VR headset. Or just send me your brothers.
300,
That's
bruh.
you're gonna have
I'm
to
I'll
offer.
do it
joking.
for
You're gonna have to offer more
I'll
than
do
that.
it $25 right now.
I'll do it for $10 right now.
I
Could you
see.
just send me your
Yeah.
brothers? I'll pay the shipping.
The problem is both of my cousins have asked for it, and also
Are these the two
Barry's been
cousins that
asking for
only
it.
won the dinosaur chicken nuggets?
Yeah, you're the
They don't
fourth
deserve it.
person hunter.
They don't deserve it. Your
Yeah.
cousins
Right, but
don't
I'm the
deserve
only
it.
one offering to read the Kylo Ren fanfic for it.
Oh, my 16-year-old cousin, by the way, is a full-on Redditor. Yeah, Trump-loving Redditor. That's who he is.
Oh,
Yeah.
really doesn't deserve the VR headset.
I was
You're
about
just
to say
making it
Reddit.
worse.
Reddit isn't like just Trump.
Well, that's
There's a
just
lot of porn there
his
too.
two. It's his two main personality types is Trump and
Reddit and
Reddit.
Trump. Yeah.
I didn't
He
know that
also
those
dressed
were
up.
personality types.
Oh,
He
have
also
you not looked
dressed up as
around?
Hitler for Halloween.
Loving Trump is absolutely a personality trait at this point.
He
I
talks
didn't
about
know
it a
that.
lot.
I mean, there's a difference between being a fan of Trump and loving Trump.
Here's my thing. You can support whoever you want to support. Just don't push it on me. Don't push it on other people. Like, and then if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I'm just gonna fire back or leave.
Right? Like, I don't like the people that love Trump. I don't understand why they love him to the point that they do. Like, they'll
So, like,
have his.
which?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just gonna ask which category he fell under.
Oh yeah,
I
which
just
category?
don't care anymore. He's not the president anymore. He can't hurt you.
He's trying. He's trying.
Yeah, he thinks that he lost due to some cheating.
But that's
It's fine. Just ignore him.
we're not gonna go too far into that because we're not a political podcast. But yeah,
No, we're not. But no,
No, that's
Caroline,
my
I wanna.
political stance. Just ignore him.
just ignore.
That's a good political stance.
Just
but I do
ignore him
wanna
and he
know
goes
what
away.
kind of a stance your cousin has on it. Is your cousin one of those people who beats people over the head with a brick? Like, support him, support him, support him.
Does he wear his merchandise
No.
all over the place?
Because well, he's also like very, very, very follows Christian values.
Mm.
Mhm.
No, why does he follow
In
Trump?
a good way, in that. Well,
Because Trump does not follow Christian values.
I don't want to get into any politics. I don't want to talk about any of this.
Wow, we almost
We're
got
not a
into
politics
politics
podcast.
and religion.
Well,
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
so something
I mean, it's
else.
Donovan's podcast.
you.
You can't. I mean, not podcast, but I mean Twitch channel. You're not gonna get in trouble for talking about it on
So
Twitch.
well, so let me just say this. It's not just a Trump thing. Like, if you follow any politician to the point that these people follow Trump, I think you're crazy. They're just politicians. You don't need
Yeah.
to be wearing their merchandise
Yeah,
over the place.
they're not idols.
Yeah. You don't need to wear their merchandise all over the place. You don't need a flag waving over your lifted pickup truck because you love this guy so much and that you think that he's going to save our country. Just don't. They're politicians.
My favorite thing to bring up is how effective the wall was.
I think that might be falling too far into the a little too political
Yeah,
there.
I know. That's why I didn't go any further. That's why I just said how effective.
Right.
I didn't say it was ineffective. I didn't say my stance on it. I just said I love to bring it up.
Yeah. I just don't get it. Don't idolize politicians. They don't deserve it.
Yeah.
What doesn't matter what side you're on. Don't idolize them.
I'm on the side that the government sucks.
Yeah.
I
But
think that's okay.
one thing one thing that I can say doesn't suck is fucking Sonic the Hedgehog, am I right? Transitioning from
It depends on the platform and what version you're looking at.
yeah. But Sonic the Hedgehog had some announcements this past week, and I am excited. People may or may not know this, but I'm a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. More so, my boy Tails. I love the character Tails. And they just recently made announcements of a new secret game. Well, not secret, but like they haven't really released anything outside of a teaser trailer. They haven't given a name or anything like that. They're just like, hey, we're working on this. But outside of that, they released I want to say like a deluxe or a director's cut edition of Sonic Colors. Like they're going to be releasing that, I think, this year. And if I remember correctly, Sonic Colors is actually one of the few games that people or 3D Sonic games that people actually liked. So that's something to look forward to. I'm going to get to try that out whenever that comes out, assuming I have money to buy it. And then they also announced that they were going to be bringing a lot of the old classic 2D Sonic games to the modern consoles, and I'm not too big on that because I feel like those games have already been done. So, you know.
Bro,
I'd love it if they made a Sonic Adventure 3.
is our next podcast after E3 or right before it?
Next podcast is going to be 2 weeks from now. It's on the 19th, and I don't know when E3 is.
I think it's the 15th, maybe? So if it is, we'll have E3 stuff to talk about. Nintendo's doing a big presentation. I'm excited about that.
I mean, E3 isn't just one day, really. It kind of has a whole schedule.
I think why I said the 15th is because I believe that's when Nintendo's is.
I'm looking it up right now. It says that it's going to kick off on June 12th. So, yeah, we'll get to talk about E3 then in the next podcast.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Nintendo's presentation's on the 15th. So, yeah, we can talk about that.
Dude, Nintendo, I'm telling you now, please get more information about Breath of the Wild 2. I want to know more.
I was about to say, if they don't say anything about Breath of the Wild 2, they're going to have an uprising.
June 13th is going to have Xbox, Bethesda, and Square Enix.
Ooh, I like Square Enix.
I like Square Enix. They might give more information about Endwalker. That'll be cool.
Yet Tuesday is Nintendo Direct and Treehouse and Bandai Namco. Ooh.
Hold up. So first, Square Enix, I want to see more about Final Fantasy 16. And
it looks like...
Is 16 PS5 exclusive? Because I know they showed the trailer on the
They're going to get a 40-minute show
that
will feature the announcement of a new game from Eidos Montreal, an update on Platinum Games' Babylon's Fall, and a closer look at Life is Strange True Colors and Life is Strange Remastered Collection, along with details on the Black Panther War for Wakanda expansion for Marvel's Avengers.
That's interesting.
Apparently that game is already bad, so I don't think an expansion's going to fix it.
No. Well, I mean, an expansion fixed Final Fantasy 14.
No, a complete remaking of the game fixed Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But that was because a lot of the problems were
anymore.
Well, I mean, it was user interface that was fixed, not story, from what I understand.
And Final Fantasy
so if the
14 or
right, yeah.
No,
Final Fantasy 14,
they completely relaunched the game.
Yeah.
Did they
Realm
change
Reborn
the story?
is a different game than original 14. Yes, it's a continuation.
Okay.
Yeah,
the way it was worded on that Reddit post that you guys sent the other day did not explain that the story was changed. It literally sounded like it was just a bunch of user interface overhaul.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, they changed entire systems.
I need to show you the video I watched because it's insane.
Yeah.
One guy basically showed up on the team and he was like, for this to work, I need to get rid of everything.
He literally blew up the world and is like, all right, we're starting a new one.
Well, for... What? Microsoft's, it's gonna be
Well, it's a Xbox and Bethesda game showcase, so I think they're gonna put it all in one showcase.
Wait, you guys realize what that means, right? We might get to see more about the next Elder Scrolls.
Probably not. I'm not counting.
Elder Scrolls 6 was already announced. Elder Scrolls 6 was announced, and they've shown a slight intro trailer.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They said that they were going to work on.
And say bye, Skyrim.
They said that they were going to work on Star something. They're working on another game before they start working on Elder Scrolls.
That would be funny if they were like, buy Skyrim again on this new generation of consoles. It's only been 4.
Skyrim 2.
Skyrim 2. But yeah, I'm not holding my breath for Elder Scrolls 6 just yet, because that's Starfield. That's right. They said that they were going to finish Starfield before they start really working on Elder Scrolls 6. So I think Elder Scrolls is still in a conceptual phase as opposed to going into actual production. But it's been a few years, so I guess we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently Bethesda has been acquired by Microsoft, though.
Yeah. That's been the case for a while now.
He's crazy.
I haven't
I'm getting called by my mother. I need to answer or I will die.
Okay.
I will say, though, if they were acquired by Microsoft, and if Microsoft does a standard, stereotypical Microsoft thing, they might force them to give up on looking at the Star whatever thing and going straight, Starfield, and going straight for Elder Scrolls 6 because of how successful Skyrim was.
We'll see, because they're not going to just throw out years of work. I mean, they might.
Taking control of you, EA's done it. I mean, look at Mass Effect and what happened to Andromeda.
Yeah, but that's
look at Anthem and what happened there. No, I'm just saying Microsoft has done it before. That's why Fable got run into the ground.
Oh, sure.
Because Lionhead Studio got acquired by Microsoft. The only thing Microsoft cares about that actually they're like, we want this to do well, Halo.
Yeah.
And even then, it still does bad from time to time. Like Halo 5.
Ooh. Everyone got the ear reveal. I just now noticed.
Ooh.
No.
I gotta go use the restroom. I'll be right
Okay.
I absolutely.
We've been for 2 hours yet.
Yeah, we're over 2 hours now. We're just.
Yeah, I was about to say. I feel like it's been a while.
Yeah. No, I honestly feel like they're not gonna just get rid of Starfield. I feel like that they're gonna work on that still. But one thing that is cool about them being bought up by Microsoft is that Microsoft also owns the people that made New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas. What are they called? I can't remember. Starts with an O.
I have the case somewhere in my room.
Obsidian.
But I don't feel like
Obsidian. They own Obsidian, is what they're called.
Okay, so that means that they can have Obsidian work on the next Fallout or Elder Scrolls and make it better.
Well, what people are hoping for, and Obsidian has already stated that they're willing to do it, is a New Vegas 2.
If that happens, that's going to be amazing. And now Microsoft can make it happen.
Yeah.
Be like, we own Fallout now. You got to share.
Yeah. But
oh god, my screen moved again. Can I move frames around? Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
Nope.
No, you cannot.
It's based on name.
Yeah, it's alphabetical.
But
and whether or not you're actually sharing video.
Yeah.
Some things I do want to see at E3 is obviously I want to see more about Final Fantasy, the new expansion for 14, but mostly see more from 16. I want to see more about Breath of the Wild too, because everyone is clamoring for that, and so am I. And also, you said Bandai Namco is going to be there. I want to see more about Elden Ring. Yeah.
I want to see more about Elden Ring, but they have George Martin working on it, and that might take a while. I think we'll see more about Elder Scrolls 6 before we see anything about Elden Ring. And there are rumors that there's going to be a new Dark Souls.
Those are
I
just
imagine
rumors,
he's
though.
just in as a consultant.
Huh?
I imagine he's just in as a consultant and not like working heavily with the team.
I don't know, man. I worry for them.
Did EA say that they're gonna be at E3?
Yeah, EA will be at E3. What
Grand Theft
they
Auto
don't.
6. Oh wait, that's Rockstar. Just
Where is it? Hold on.
Oops.
EA gets a day Thursday, July 22nd. EA Play Live. Electronic Arts will hold a presentation on July 22nd, well after E3 concludes.
Well, that doesn't sound like an E3 thing.
That's just what the E3 schedule has released.
I was gonna say, I want to.
Do you know what I want to see?
What's that?
Capcom is gonna be. Go ahead.
What I am more excited to see than probably anything else is news on Silksong.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
But Capcom is going to be talking about Great Ace Attorney Collection, Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, Resident Evil 4 for Oculus VR, and Pragmata. And then there's some Take-Two Interactive that will be doing a showcase. Nothing listed for what they might talk about.
What all is Take-Two done? I can't remember.
It's probably why they don't have anything listed.
I've heard of
them. I know
them.
Take-Two Interactive is a name that I know, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I played some of their games. I just cannot remember.
Ooh.
Ubisoft is getting one. What?
If they had like a Cyberpunk announcement where they were like, hey, we fixed the entire game.
Wait, what?
Did you say Ubisoft?
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
What is wrong with what I'm saying?
You were right the first time. It's Ubisoft.
It's Ubisoft.
No, it's Ubisoft.
You don't know.
I don't believe you.
Caroline,
I don't believe you one bit.
Caroline, I agree with you in the fact that I pronounce it Ubisoft, but I'm pretty sure Ubisoft is also another way to pronounce it.
Also, it's French.
I'm not very interested in their games anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, they're kind of hit or miss with me, especially these days.
They expect appearances from previously announced games like Far Cry 6, Riders Republic, updates on Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and Rainbow Six Siege. Can that game die, please? And some upcoming movie called Werewolves Within.
Werewolves Within? That sounds like something you get into.
Dude.
Yeah.
Really?
You're welcome.
Gearbox is getting a press conference thing. Those are the guys who work on Borderlands. I'm sure you all know and are so excited.
Yeah.
Razor's getting a thing.
Razor?
And a bunch of unannounced Razor's getting a thing. A bunch of unannounced indie developers June 14th.
Razer cell phones?
Razer, the mouse and keyboard company for computers.
Oh, dude, what if
Motorola Razer?
What if
they get one.
What if Razer bought Motorola and they started making Razer razors?
Oh no.
Yes.
It could be like an army Swiss phone, so it has a razor on it, so you can shave with your razor.
Capcom Souls game.
Hire me. I'm unemployed, please. I can be your idea guy.
Dude, a Razer is not a good idea.
It's a great idea.
No. You got an RRR?
RRR.
Just sound like a seal. RRR?
I think that might be a good place to end this.
Good.
We're going on for a little longer than
This has been exhausting.
So yeah, I want to thank everyone for coming out and watching us, and my guests for coming and talking with me. I have been BlindedLight09 with carolinenoeltv, Chansu Music, and I'm a Hunting 13. And we'll catch you. When are we gonna do this again? June 19th, 2021. I was gonna say 2020, but we're well past that.
And we'll have stuff to talk about too.
Yeah, hopefully.
E3.
Yeah, E3. So, hope everyone has a wonderful few weeks. Take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you later. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.